What's good, everybody? I Berserker Bahamut here, back again for some more Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. In the last video, I managed to show you a preview of what you are all in for this entire game. And in this video, we're going to make our way to the town of Gorhart. So, let's get started, shall we? Like I said before, I really like the feel and...
Still here, huh? Can't quite decide if you want to hear what the cards say, can you? What could this all mean?
And, yeah, but yeah. Crap. Freaking repeating myself, darn it. I'm just making a mess of myself right now, sorry about that, folks. Okay, right there you'll be able to harvest and memorize in case you want to get into alchemy. I'm not exactly sure how important alchemy is in this game. Oh! Did you see that right there? The Legend of Dead Cow quest. That is the DLC quest, the one with the special delivery quest. I think. Quest log contains all of your quests. You can set your active quest by selecting a quest and pressing X. I have received a package of special items. They are currently being stored in a chest in Gorhart Village. I should go there to claim them. That is one of the DLCs you get as part of the Re-Reckoning. This was not included in the base game of Kingdoms of Amalur back in the year 2012. Okay, add that to the junk. Shadow Prism. Take that. Right there. Okay. And this Dallin Hearthstone, you discovered a lore stone. Find every lore stone in a set to receive a permanent bonus.
Many feats of might, the pure.
Oh, and welcome to the stream, Serenity. I hope you enjoy your time watching.
Is a knight of golden knowledge.
Sorry if it's kind of late in the night to be seeing this. But yeah, this is Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. It's the remaster of the 2012 fantasy action and adventure RPG classic, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. I don't know why they went with calling it Re-Reckoning, though. Probably because of remaster. And right there is, well, a lost animal. I don't know why it's here, though. I think it's a yak. I'm not sure. But okay, it is actually hostile, kinda. You just... Yeah, that's what happens. It's best not to bother it. And over here you got more Ember Eyes along with some Saw's Breath, but unfortunately because I am not properly leveled in Alchemy, which I don't bother in Alchemy, honestly, it will not allow me to gather more stuff from reagents. But welcome to the town of Gorhart. For now, this is where our main base of operations will be. And where we'll be doing a lot of the leveling up. So now that we've discovered Gorhart, we will be able to fast travel to this location from our world map by pressing the touchpad. If you'd like to fast travel, press triangle to switch from the local map to the world map. Here on the world map, you can select locations you've discovered and fast travel to them by pressing X. So for example, Gorhart.
Everyone
For now,
just stand back. The warden can't work when you're crowding so close. Go back to your business. Go on.
Yeah, right now we've got a bit of a mystery on our hands. It's a, Fae.
Shop for supplies.
I don't care what you race. It's a tragedy whenever anyone's savage like this. Just look at the poor creature. She's been beaten to the brink of death. The Fae may be strange, but they certainly don't deserve this.
Tell me about the Fae.
I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Not at the core. They don't know what it means to be a man who sweats to feed his family. Goreheart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't see that lasting. Not with the war. Not with everything changing.
Tell me about the village.
We keep a precarious peace with the Court of Summer, one that's tested every day. I lie awake at night worrying what kind of disaster awaits me in the morning. But we're a good community full of good people. We have our eccentrics, sure, but we work hard and live quietly. That's the best anyone can do these days.
Alright, Mr. Herc, now tell me about yourself.
I'm the Warden of Goreheart, and a poor one at that. I've been back from the war for only 6 months and been Warden for less than 2. Now here I am with an injured Fae on my doorstep. I'm a disgrace.
Alrighty, now tell me about the Tuatha.
I don't know what the Tuatha will be doing this far from the front lines. It must be something vital to their interests. They're a wicked breed, though, and I pity the man who meets up with them in these darkened forests.
Alrighty. Thank you for telling me about the Tuatha. Now tell me about the Crystal War.
Our fate rests in the hands of a few chosen who fight in the east. You wouldn't even know it in Goreheart. We're miles away from the smoke and the screams.
Tell me about the Court of Summer.
Peaceful Fae make up the tribe known as the Court of Summer. They are led by a king in a faraway city, hidden from mortal eyes. That's about all I know. Little more than rumors and stories from my youth.
Alrighty, now what exactly happened
here? It
here?
appears she was attacked with some manner of short blade. Likely a dagger, although there's no way I can be sure. People simply stood by as she called for help. No one lifted a finger. Can you imagine? It's shameful to treat another in such a way, even if she is a Fae. I don't know whether we possess the knowledge to treat such a wound. Frankly, I don't even know if I could save a mortal with such grievous wounds.
Who attacked the girl?
It's difficult to say. We've been plagued by the Red Legion for days, but it's not their way to go after the Fae in the area. They like their targets mortal. In case you haven't heard, there have been some Tuatha sighting in the woods to the west, so that's also a possibility. It's unlikely, though.
I'd like to help.
Well, you're the only one. With all the troubles we've suffered in this village, people are weary of adversity. They'd rather just ignore it. I'm going to suggest something a bit untraditional. There's a Fae named Eri. She spends her days up on the hill overlooking the village. Seek her wisdom. I would do it, but I am a coward. That's the truth. Perhaps a Fae will know how to heal a Fae. If not, then we're back where we started.
Where can I find Eri?
She spends her days in the precipice overlooking the village. She doesn't think we're aware of her presence, but we most certainly are.
Tell me about the Red Legion.
I've seen many bandit clans in the Crystal War and back home, but these men are a particular breed. They like their victims weak and bloody. The Red Legion has been a presence in the area for several weeks now. Our people are scared to show their faces after dark. Bye now.
That'll be all for now, Captain. Or Warden. Now. Loot the hidden well cache. and take the Scarwood Bark. Now, what we're looking for is right here. This is our special delivery chest, and here you will find we have the Forge, which is just a two-handed sword, I believe. It has a slow speed. The Beast. 11 physical damage, 4 piercing damage, 5% piercing damage, 4 bleeding damage over 5 seconds. The Beast is the Destroyer, often thought of as the card of destruction. Fate Weavers are quick to explain that the Beast indicates change, rather than death. In the last several years, the Beast has begun appearing in more ratings than ever before. The Guardian and Chauces. The Guardian is the card of faith, and those that stand against adversity. Those mortals fated with the image of the Guardian will stand against their foes to the end. The Guardian grieves. The Guardian Helm. The Guardian Cuirass. The Field. The Song. The Flame. The Truth. The Tower. Blocks 9 damage plus 5% physical damage plus 5% elemental resistance plus 5% mana. The Mountain. The Night. The Running Man's Boots. The Moon. The Wind. The Hunter. The Infernal Helm. Shepherd's Cuirass. Ah! Fate's Brand. Fate's Edge. Fate's Arbor. Fate's Stem. vest. Spinning Tom's anvil, eminent leggings, cap, weights, scours. New twist of fate awarded. Confident. You follow your path with an uncommon coolness and ease, rarely letting your situations suffer from extremes. Harbinger. Preternaturally aware of the motions of fate, you not only alter the destinies of your slain enemies, but can absorb some of their experience as well.
Red Legion. Hello there. Welcome.
Let's see here. I'm telling you right now, this is actually gonna make us a lot of bank. From the stuff we don't need. Now look at that! Ha ha! That is a bow.
Come in. Welcome to Goreheart, the last settlement before the Feylands. How... Can I fill your pack today? Come see me again.
There we go, a full set of the Shepherd. Now, back to what we were doing. I believe we were taking care of some special deliveries, sorting out. Okay. Help you find special elements usable in alchemy. Instantly gains 300 experience points. the compass of fate and the dowsing rod. Go. Now heading back to the corner shop, we're gonna earn ourselves a little more money.
Come in. Yes, what do you need?
I'm going to shop and I'm going to sell you. Oh shit. Hopefully you can handle it. And what?
Come see me again.
Well, good news is, we have a ton of money. And we won't need to actually, well, how do I put this? We won't need to lockpick off of anybody. At least for now.
Any trouble?
Yes. Are you here for a weapon? Going to earn a lord's favour in this ridiculous
I've got
war,
12,358 gold. I'm sure we're good. Good for now. But then again, you never know. Oh, another viewer on board. Welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy yourself. Please, by all means, grab yourself a drink, maybe even a snack, and please, by all means, have a good time. Enjoy the good vibes while I stream Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning for you guys. I'm gonna be here for quite a while anyway, so you might as well just enjoy yourselves while you can. Oh. Did I drive that guy away? Whoever it was? Oh man. I feel kind of bad now. Huh. I guess my streams just aren't for everybody. Then again, gotta appeal to a decent audience. You can't... Oh, welcome back! Or if that's you, Snake, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself. As you can see, I kind of look a little bit, powerful compared to what I should be at the beginning of the game. Oh, Blaze King, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I would say this game's pretty awesome. A somewhat tremendous improvement over the original version.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the Warsworn.
Tell me about Goreheart.
Peaceful enough, if it's peace and quiet you like. Trouble with bandits and rogues now and then. That's when they send for me.
What exactly do you mean by hard times?
There's a war in the east, and Dalentarth's got our own troubles with the Red Legion thieves. Some say they've seen Tuatha in these parts. Fools. I'll believe that when I see it.
Alrighty, tell me about the Red Legion.
A name taken by some lot of scoundrels to glorify their thievery. A name breeds fear and doesn't die like a man. But killing the men who use the name is a start, eh?
Oh, third person in the stream. Welcome to the show. Okay. Tell me about the Tuatha.
They're unlike any fae you've ever seen. Red eyes to match their armor, and fierce as rabid wolves.
Okay, tell me about the war.
What have you been living under? We've been at war with the Tuatha for 15 years.
Newsflash, buddy. I died in the war. I just don't remember it.
That's me.
So tell me about yourself.
Sworn since before you've been drawing breath. An Oathblade near as long.
What exactly is an Oathblade?
Easy now, stripling. Earn your way to Pledge Shield first. Then, in 5 or 10 years' good service, you'll make Oathblade.
Tell me about the Fae.
Fae are folk, but not mortal folk. They're not concerned with the things we mortals are.
Alright, now tell me about the Warsworn.
Some may try to color it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur.
I don't know about you, but I'd like to join.
Straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are 2 brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word.
Okay, tell me about the Krast brothers.
We've had our eyes on those 2 for some time. Red Legion scum. They're both dangerous, but it may help to know Oscar favors the bow, while Medgar favors the spear.
Yes, Warsworn. Tell me about the Warsworn.
We're fighters for hire. There are none better with steel, swinging it, or shaping it, and none held in higher regard.
Alrighty. Tell me about the Shieldring Keep.
Shieldring, the oldest home to the Warsworn, in the Feylands at least.
Can you tell me exactly where the Krast brothers are?
Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last seen east of his brother's camp. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin, and a commendation to join the order.
Thank you for the information, Ost. I bid you farewell.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay, there we go. Now, onward to the other quests that we can get our hands on. Oh, watch out for mixed groups of sprite champions. Oh boy.
Can't talk. Herc doesn't like loafers.
Enough of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority! Mitharu does not judge. She loves. Insist that St. Odwig's admit monks of all sexes and races into its ranks, or tell them to peddle their poison elsewhere.
Welcome to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes. Although, one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps Mitharu is at work.
Tell me about the Fae.
The Fae are stubborn fools. They treat their souls like toys, with no thought of right or wrong, chaos or order.
Tell me about St. Odwig's.
The first bricks were laid 50 years ago by Odwig himself, before his demise at the hands of trolls. We honor him by converting the Fae to the worship of Mitharu. Alas, we have yet to convert a single one. But that does not keep us from trying.
Tell me about yourself.
I have been with the mission since its founding. These boys are like my sons. I live my life as an example of Mitharu's wishes for our kind.
You need aid?
We at St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. 2 nights ago, Egan ventured past the walls to collect firewood and never returned. We must find him before anything happens.
Why are you worried?
Oderath is a savage land. Every day we must face both the beasts of the wood and the evil of wicked hearts. I fear for Brother Egan's soul. He knows nothing of the world of Fae and Alpha, trust and temptation. He is like a baby, eyes wide at the world around him.
I will help.
Mitharu be praised. His order reigns supreme. Brother Egan was last seen northeast of here, just off the road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms.
Tell me about Brother Egan.
He's a good boy, but our youngest, and Egan often suffers from doubt. That is to be expected. One can only grow out of conflict, especially conflict of the spirit. I tried my best to comfort him and tell him that wisdom would come in time, but he is impatient, rash. He wanted a faster way to enlightenment and power.
Where should I look?
Egan was last seen in the woods outside the walls, just north of the village.
That'll be all.
May Mitharu protect you.
What is the mission hiding? Why are its Whatever you do, avoid the monks of St. Odwig's Perpetual. They deal in lies and false tenets. Their light of hope will leave you in shadow.
Tell me about the Fae.
If such creatures were not part of the authorities' plan, then they would not exist in nature, period. Mitharu's divine order governs all, even the Fae.
Tell me about Father Dinwell.
He would be a good man if he could see past the rigidity of his faith. Mitharu embraces all, not simply those that the Church deems worthy.
Tell me about yourself.
It is the name I chose when I baptized myself in the clear waters of Mitharu. I have undergone the ordination rites, and am as legitimate as any monk.
Tell me about the mission.
You don't know. It is less a mission than a fortress of deception, a citadel of lies. It throws its menacing shadow over all of Gorehart. Father Dinwell will try to defend his cause, but he is simply a soldier, marching to the orders passed down to him. None of them have minds of their own.
The Wounded Maiden.
She was wronged by someone in this village. That is an injustice I can understand. By its appearance, you'd assume Gorehart is a pleasant place. Never make assumptions.
Alrighty. Alrighty, so we've got a faction quest for the commendation for the Warsworn, but we have 3 main quests. We have Contact the Expedition for the Teeth and Narrows, The Legend of Dead Kelfer reporting to Rathir, which is the level 10 plus quest, and then finally going into the light. But before that, we are going to speak to Aerie.
Enough of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority! Mitharu does not judge. She loves. Are we not lied to enough? We are at war! We scrabble for every supper! We live in fear of one another. Shouldn't the mission unite us?
Alright, here's one of our newest random encounters, a boggart. Don't mistake them for the ones in Spiderwick Chronicles, they're much more deadly. Right, here's our next and a mine. That's exactly what happens when you mess with the Fateless one. Man can't exactly die. Death Note, Camden Wolflack. This official document is meant to inform family members that Camden Wolflack of the Old Army has died in the line of duty. Let's take it. Dear Miss Wolflack, we regret to inform you that your husband, Camden Wolflack, was killed in battle while serving on the walls of El Senshir. Sincerely, General Tilera of the Alfar Army. go. Checking this abandoned pack. Junk, gold coins, white flake, Ammon's key, winter. Sigbert's journal. This journal is small and water-stained, but its pages remain intact despite the wear and tear. And again, summer day 6 day break. Day my journey. Sealing the forest remains. It was a wise decision. There are no rivals in the search for Ammon's keys belong to me. It's to me and me alone, and it's only a matter of time. The stages of Ammon litter the forest, taunting me. If I could just secure the keys, I will be able to open them and partake of their treasures soon. Odoroth is as beautiful as I have always heard, especially the perilous lands north of St. Audrey's perpetual mission. I was almost struck down by a sprite. Still a brave villager from Gorhard arrived on the scene after my savior introduced himself to us, Ugnar Oddgrey. It's such an odd name. It could only belong to a Varani. Visited the House of Ballad's grounds today. All of my adult life has been spent learning about these legendary figures, so even a slight glimpse was worth the trip. With that one of Ammon's keys lies behind its high walls, and my scholarly work has been done correctly. The location of the keys will soon be known to me. Giant, long last after years of searching in the unknown halls of Odessa and scouring the fields, I have secured one of the 5 fabled keys of Ammon. Now, if only I could find the other 4. Yeah, well, we better remember the Ammon's key thing for later. Because that sounds very important.
Yes?
But alas, we better keep ourselves moving if we want to go find Ari. There we go. Okay, there we go. And right there is Ari.
May your hollow gods keep you, mortal. I am called Aerie. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them. Have you come to ask about the Tuatha? I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
Tell me about yourself.
I wandered the forest for many seasons, listening to lore stones of the great ballads. Before that, I dwelled in the gardens of Issa. I prefer the quiet of this village, the mirth of the witless.
The Court of Summer.
We are kin to the seasons and cycles of all life, to new life and perpetual growth. Mortals may view the warmth of the petals and smell the beauty of a newborn bud, but only Fae know the strength of the roots beneath the surface.
Tell me about the Faelands.
Faelands? Yes, I've heard these words before, but do not understand their meaning. There are only Fae, and there is only land. I do find all main sentiments so charming.
Tell me about the Guardians. Tell me about the Gardens of Za.
I cannot reveal much. The gardens are the jewel of the summer court, a wonder beheld by few mortals. It is located far east of here in a wood so thick it would devour all but those who knew its secrets. Do not pursue such mysteries, mortal. They are not for you.
Foreshadowing. Tell me about the village.
I adore every sad soul in the village, even stubborn Herc with his tender heart, and drunken old Arnik. The widow fascinates me. She has no idea that her lover is dead. I watch them from my perch, hoping to learn the meaning behind their pursuits and passions. If I could, I would grant each of them an eternity. Alas, I cannot.
Tell me about the lore
They contain
stone.
memories, great moments, ideas, songs and inspirations. The Fae do not record their words in ink or on paper. Ink fades, paper crumbles. Lore stones mark where our kind has made a lasting impression, where the seasons slowed to take note of glory on a grand scale.
Tell me about the mortals.
I find them so interesting, from their vestments to their odd habits and demeanors. Just yesterday I saw a monk from the Almain mission sneaking through the underbrush. Strange creatures you are. Strange, but glorious.
Now finally, tell me about the Tuatha.
I feel them near, flitting through the western woods like shafts of shadow in the sunlight. What could have brought them here, I wonder? The Tuatha do not trouble themselves with easy prey. If they prowl these woods, it is for worthy quarry.
Worthy quarry such as me, mind you. I'm the one hunting. A Fae has been injured.
Yes, I witnessed this crime, although I did not recognize the one who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia, but I knew her only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it. However, I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies. I've always wondered. It will need to be powerful. Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do.
Where can I find a potion?
Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill.
Tell me about the Great
All of us
Cycle.
are at the mercy of the changing seasons, mortal and Fae alike. If it is one's time to pass into the Great Cycle, then we must not protest. The passing is keeping with autumn, and is as natural as the eventual rebirth. Farewell.
Thank you for the information. If you excuse me. Oh, how lovely.
I don't know if what the Fae say about these stones is true, but if it is, well, this is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a Fate Weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, you will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
Oh my god, what? Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that is actually funny. Oh yes, a repair kit, a minor repair potion. Well, actually, minor mana potion. Pardon my mistake on the misinformation and bronze talisman A. Junk, erosive lawn sword. Meh. Junk. Gold coins, however, not junk. Repair kit. Okay, let's get back to the village and maybe buy ourselves a greater healing potion. Welcome to Golden Age Alchemy. I'm gonna tell you right now, this version of the game actually does look better and more crisp than the original.
You there? Do you feel nauseous? Itchy? Have you noticed any blood leaking from your eye sockets? I've been noticing the symptoms everywhere. No, this situation could not be any worse. If the Red Legion is involved, then we could all be staring death in the face. What have I done?
Tell me about Alistar.
Haven't you seen it? The grim tower to the west. Avoid its shadow if you can, because what transpires inside Alistar will benefit no one. I would know.
Tell me about the Crystal War.
I have seen many conflicts unfold, but never have I seen one in which the fates of so many are at stake. The Tuatha will not settle for simple victory. They want total domination and will do whatever it takes to achieve it.
Tell me about the experiments.
For years I dabbled in alchemy, healing, divination and transmutation. All of that seems frivolous now, what with the war looming over us. Now I spend my sleepless nights in search of a formula that will end such conflicts forever.
Tell me about the greater healing potion.
Do you really think I'm able to part with anything, much less one of my finest mixtures? This is a place of research. There is no charity.
Tell me about yourself.
If you must know, my name is Nanny Henry, formerly the chief alchemist of Alistar. But you wouldn't know what that is, would you? When the scholars in the tower ordered me to leave the grounds, I took refuge here. The Almain are a private people, keen to keep to themselves, like me.
Tell me about the Red Legion.
Bandits, ruthless and well organized. The Red Legion is reaping many rewards by preying on vulnerable Almine settlers traveling east. Long ago, these villains confined themselves to the coast, but recently they've moved inland to avoid the war. Now they're our problem.
Oh, welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoyed the show.
They are the Undying, the corrupted roots. Their existence is an abomination. Everything in Amalur exists for a particular reason, except for the Tuatha. They're not meant to be.
If you don't mind, I need a healing
I'm sure I have
potion.
a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry.
What symptoms?
Why ask questions when you could never understand the answers? It's clear your prowess is not with wit, but with a weapon. If you must know, something of value has been stolen. An alchemical formula that, if released, could cause untold devastation. I see its symptoms everywhere. Only my apprentice, Karth, and I knew of my work on the formula, but he's gone missing as well.
What is the formula?
It was an early version, unstable and rife with potential dangers. My hope is to develop a weapon that the Alfar can bring against our common enemy, the Tuatha. To say more would be to reveal my secrets. All I can say is that it involves lesions, goiters, and a good deal of pus.
Ugh! Who was your apprentice?
His name was Karth Hilfred. I found him one morning outside my door, picking through the ember eyes. I was impressed how well he knew his way around a plant. I've never seen one so eager to learn.
I'll help you.
I do not deserve such goodwill after what I've engineered. If disaster occurs in Odorath, it will be on my head. I'm not sure where Karth may have gone, but I knew that before he came to me, he found shelter in the ancient chambers of Agnor Hall, an Irathi ruin east of Gorhart. Once you've ensured Karth's safety, you must learn what's happened to my formula. When you do, destroy it. It's the only way to keep us safe.
Tell me about Agnor.
The villagers believe it's haunted, but I have a feeling that's a ruse devised by the Red Legion. They mean to terrorize these people into submission, and it's working.
Tell me about Karth.
I fear for his life. Karth was gifted in a way that I've witnessed in only a select few. If the Red Legion has him, there's no telling of how he'll be treated.
Where is Karth?
He always spoke of his time as a wastrel living in the abandoned halls of Agnor Hall, the Irathi ruin. People say it's haunted, but people say many things.
That'll be all for now. Or, actually, I'll buy your greater healing potion. I'll also buy all of your minor healing potions, man. Also, all of your minor mana potions.
Goodbye.
Okay, never mind. Apparently my money got burned through faster than I expected. Alrighty, so now that we've got our greater healing potion, let's make our way over to the Wounded Fae. Oh wait, never mind. Ugh. Oi! Eric!
You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough. Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies.
Why is the girl important?
She is a member of the House of Ballads, the legendary court of Fae heroes. They are warriors without equal, with centuries of glory to their names. If one of their own was killed by a mortal, the House of Ballads and its king would bring a fierce vengeance upon us. Gorehart would be a ruin by day's end.
What can we do?
I'm not sure yet, but this is bad. She's Fae. Even worse, she's a knight in the House of Ballads. Fae don't kill their own, so it must have been someone in Gorehart. If the House of Ballads learns of this, the king will burn Gorehart to the ground. They see all mortals as invaders. We could go to the Warsworn and get an oath of protection, but that would require payment. We mustn't cover this up. But who do we tell?
I'll go to the House of Ballads.
You're turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can.
Where is the House of Ballads?
It's east of here, in the meadows of Yolvin. The Feylands are a wicked place, crawling with creatures so strange you'll assume you're dreaming.
Tell me about the House of Ballads.
All I know is what I learned in my youth. The heroism of King Wenson and his court of enchantments. My gran spoke of them nightly as she sat by my bedside. For all I know, the House of Ballads is nothing more than myth. But I have a feeling that it exists somewhere out in the deep mists of the Feylands.
Tell me about the Warsworn.
Once they fought the beasts of chaos, marching to glory through many victories. Sadly, they fell, as all great men do. Now they're nothing more than hired blades. Anyone can earn their allegiance with a few pieces of gold. Farewell.
Well, sadly, we're not going to be making our way to there for quite a while. So for now, we're going to be doing a different side quest. Yep. We're gonna go find Karth.
Hey there.
Alrighty. All the way over there. Alrighty. There we go. Discovered Agnor Farhole.
What you doing down here? Don't you know Agnor Farhole is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi? So, are you foolish or just stupid?
Tell me about the Arathi.
Not much is known about the fabled beings of Order. They abandoned this world long ago, leaving ruins such as this as a testament to their glory. I hope that by spreading tales of spirits and boogeymen, they could prevent the curious villagers from exploring too deeply. One can always hope.
Alrighty. Tell me about yourself.
I'm skilled in alchemy, but it has never brought me riches or respect. The only way I will ever find glory in this life is as part of the Red Legion. She, like so many others in KoA, is prone to ignorance. She sees what she wants to see. I am her dutiful apprentice, and she is the wise mentor. Her whole life is a lie, she tells herself.
Tell me about the Red Legion.
They're very careful about whom they allow into their ranks, and they were resistant about my membership at first. At least until I told them about Nanny. Her discovery will fetch a high price in Rathir. Could even decide this misbegotten war. Still, that is no concern of mine. I simply want to be one of the Red.
What happened to the formula?
Oh, I see. The Twisted Gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful.
Oh, nice!
Nanny
4 viewers. Welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy
so
yourselves.
So immersed in her work that she failed to see the deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I gave it to them. At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir, where they will fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she? I'm sorry. I have no choice.
There we go. Let's make our way down now and see about destroying those crates. Smolderling Longsword. Add to junk. Add to junk. Add to junk. Ooh, Lorestone.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta take a very quick bio break, but afterwards we will continue. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue on with the show, shall we? Oh, welcome to the show. Hope you guys have a good time. Oh, another viewer. Sorry if things sound a little bit awkward. It is kind of late at night, but regardless, I hope you guys have a good time, enjoy the show. Please, sit back and relax. I'm doing this for you guys because, well, I appreciate my fans. Like, you guys really didn't have to do all this to motivate me to help me out and get this far in 5 years on my channel, but you did it anyway because, well, you like my content. And for that, I appreciate it. I mean, I get it. We've had a rough trouble sometimes with YouTube, especially because of their copyright claims from other companies, because, well, I'm gonna be honest here, the YouTube copyright system is, I'm just gonna be blunt, it's kind of broken and easily abused. That's what it is. It's broken and easily abusable. And unfortunately, no small-time YouTuber, or even big-time guys, should have to go through this kind of BS, even if they're not monetized. Like, I get it. Hey, I'm streaming your content for free, but I paid, well, my family paid for the game. I'm streaming it, and I can't help it if there's in-game music playing to get the full experience. Like, that's the kind of shit that pisses me off with companies these days. They don't give a shit about you unless you're fucking sponsored by them or monetized. And if you aren't, they'll fucking copyright claim you to all hell. Oh, just so they can get your channel taken down. Oh, and you know what's funny? Since I'm a small-timer that's not even monetized, I won't have a chance in hell to fight back.
The embodied truth of the lost souls. There are so many of them. Still, you can
see. So congratulations, YouTube, Team YouTube.
Charades.
You're allowing people to break the law.
But the majority of them are just a hoax. Needless to say, I don't like it here. You could have stayed free and lived a comfortable life, but you couldn't settle the disquiet that haunts people like you.
Like, all I'm doing is just streaming the game and giving commentary. That's it. And to be fair, I already paid, my family's already paid for the game. So therefore, I didn't pirate it either. So why should I, and my family by extension, have to pay for some bullshit, false copyright claims? So, here's the thing, YouTube. Get your shit together and fucking fix your system. Righty, there's that one here. There's another lore stone right there.
Strang in combat fair, Fenian cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town they stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
These are red leaves.
Ah, Oscar! There we go. There's another one down. And finally, bite the dust!
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmaran the Eternal, messenger of the Fey folk? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it is still precious.
Brother Egan.
I'm new to the Feylands. Until I joined the mission, I'd never even left my home village. That's why I volunteered. I wanted to see the world. I want to visit the gardens of Issa, to meet gnomes and Alfar, to live. The Order of Mitharu was a good way to leave home, but I want so much more.
Casmer and the Eternal.
It sounds rather silly, doesn't it? I had a feeling it would. I need a mage name for when I become all-powerful, for when my magic is so great that no one will dare dispute me. What about Abner the Visionary, or
Malik the Nefarious, Lord Zaltanus. No? And those were the good ones.
Tell me about the Fae.
Mortal races have no lasting grasp on this world, and in time the fair ones shall be our masters, beautiful and mighty.
Tell me about the Gardens of Za.
Legend tells of the great Fae city hidden beneath the canopies of Dalantarth. I've never met anyone who's been there, but I'm sure it's real. Yes, I'm quite sure. Not a doubt in my mind.
Tell me about St. Aud.
Father Dimwell and the others are fools, and their silly mission will wither and crumble. Finna and Arbos have glimpsed it with their ever-seeing eyes.
Finna and Arbos?
They believe I have the potential to succeed where all others have failed, including them. You see, they can't obtain what they desire, so they need someone more powerful to do it. Then they will bestow upon me the wisdom of the Fae.
I'm here to rescue you.
Wait! Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down too. I have new friends, Fae friends. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets with me and to gift me with true magic. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as I, feel like it.
Who are Finna and Arbos?
They are Fae twins, and they are beautiful, magical creatures. They've promised to teach me magic, to help me see the world as it really is. All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me.
You'll die without me.
Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key into a powerful new future, a future full of magic and wonders. Let's go.
Tell me about the relic.
It's called the Selkie Veil, and it's said to possess the power to transform its wearer into any form he wishes. Finna says it belongs to the Fae, but was stolen.
The Selkie Veil.
I don't know much about the relic, only that it was supposedly crafted by a Fae mage named Armen the Clever. Armen is a good name. Not as good as Casmaran, though.
Where is the treasure?
It is in the caves of Waterhall Down, a refuge for the wild Fae. See you later.
I have a bit of a history with this quest, honestly. This is the exact same quest back in the 2012 version of the game that caused my footsteps to start lagging. And freeze every few seconds while walking and or sprinting. But that was only in the 2012 Xbox 360 version. Now, this is actually what I feel to be the perfected version of the game, where they managed to actually have time to work out all the bugs. But now that we're done, now that we've made it here, let's get our butts down into the Waterhall Down to find the Selkie Veil relic for our friend and brother Egan.
If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak of. Honest. Ask Father Dinwell. See you later.
Says he has no courage to press further on. Press us further on anyway. Boy. A numbing staff. Junk. Warrior's talisman. Junk. What in the holy mother? Okay, what's in the pile? 413 gold coins and the second of the keys. Like I said, be sure to keep the keys. They are very, very important. Autumn and winter have been found. But for now, we must press on.
Come, Casmaran knows the way.
A long sword of skill. Junk. Frostweave shoes. Junk.
Come,
Sturdy gloves. Junk. Gold coins. Yes. A helm of skill. Junk. Gold coins. Yes. Okay, that's everything that we needed from this cave. Back to Odorath we go.
Arbos and Finna will be waiting. Come, their camp is not far. Bye then. Let's go. Arbos and Finna will be waiting. Come, their camp is not far. Bye then.
What now? What is this? Our little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem.
Brother Egan.
A charming boy, but simple. My brother and I do prefer them witless and eager. He would have done so much more for us if not for you.
Ben, tell me about yourself.
Before the war, we plundered Rothir from within. We were so successful that the Warsworn had bounties on our heads. Not much, but enough to be proud of. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, we were forced to relocate here. It was for the best, if you ask me.
About the Selkie Veil.
Legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities, fey abilities. So you can imagine why my brother and I might be curious.
You're not fey!
Obviously. Anyone who has ever glimpsed a fey would know that. Unlike little Egan here, your head holds more than fantasies. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with hardly any effort. Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play.
What if I wish to keep
Then you'll have to pay for it with your life. You see, we have much invested in this deception. Blood, gold, not to mention the hours wasted on Egan. We may be criminals, but we're an honourable pair. We worked hard for our prize, and now we mean to have it.
The veil is cursed.
Cursed, is it? Huh. It does look like you are well acquainted with misfortune. Keep the veil, then. There are other treasures to be had in the Feylands. Make certain our paths do not cross again, or my brother will add his mark to your scar.
I didn't know. How could I? You must think me a fool. And far. Goodbye now.
That is how you talk your way out of a fight.
I actually missed KoA. Must we return to the mission? Although all of those things are quite frightening.
You're going home.
Perhaps it is for the best. This new world is far more dangerous than I expected. Goodbye now.
Great Mitharu. As for you, you have done as I asked, and we here at St. Odwig's are forever grateful. It is only by the grace of Mitharu that Egan has been returned to us. Frustrating, that one, stubborn to the spirit. She claims to know the will of Mitharu. If only she would be touched by the hand of reason.
Junk. Gold, yes.
Have you come to protest the mission as well? The news has spread to every village. St. Odwig's cannot resist much longer. And once it relents, all others
What
but Father
news?
Dinwell is denying that women can be ordained as members of the Order of Mitharu, despite scripture to the contrary. I know that they've got the proof in their reliquary, an ancient ordination tome, but they've never let me close enough to get a glance. All are welcome into Mitharu's embrace. Ha! The hypocrites!
I'll get the tome for you.
Don't commit any crimes on my account. Of course, if Mitharu compels you to see justice done, then I won't stand in your way.
Where is
the Brothers of St. Odwig's perpetual mission keep the valuable tome in their reliquary, but no one out...
And now we best make our way inside the really perfect. He's here. Junk. Junk. Got out of there without being caught.
Sadly, Egan is only one of my charges. There are many here who...
I'm gonna keep waiting. I will play the wait game. Brother Till's collection. This locked bookshelf is the collection of Brother Till, the late scripture master of St. Odwig's perpetual mission. From the looks of the titles on the remaining books, Till's literary interest tended toward the lewd and lascivious. You may retrieve all of the missing volumes and return them to Till's collection for a reward.
Oh, I didn't see you come in. I was reading this letter, and is there anything I never thought it would happen. They're coming. Even with everything else going on in this village, the Red Legion is coming for me.
Tell me about yourself.
I'll admit it. My past is a tapestry of drunkenness and loose morals, women and wine. I'm not proud of it, but I couldn't have gotten where I am without making mistakes.
Tell me about the village.
The people here are kind, yet suspicious. They believe the mission harbors secrets, and they're right.
Tell me about the mission.
It filled the hunger I was hoping to sate with wine, women, anything and everything. The mission gives my life meaning.
What does the Red Legion
I was
want?
not always the pious man you see before you. No, I was a scoundrel, a raider in the dreaded Red Legion, a gang of the notorious bandit Red the Dead Idward. But plunder could not sustain me.
I wanted something more. Several of us faked our deaths and deserted, always knowing that Red might track us down. And now, he has. It's all here in Red's letter. He demands we satisfy the blood rite. 2 lives for 1. He'll let me go, but only if I kill the men who deserted with me. But I cannot.
Isn't there another way?
I could hand myself over to Red, but he'd have me killed. The only other choice is to kill the men who left with me. I can't do that. I'm not the man I used to be.
I'll take care of it.
I do what I must. I only hope Ugnar and Itrin will forgive me. Ugnar works in Gorhart village. Itrin haunts the ruins near Haxi, still struggling with his demons. Be on your guard. I fear they will likely come for me as well. When it's finished, take their daggers and bring them to Red Edward. He will demand proof. Take mine to start. Good luck, my friend. May Mitharu bless you.
May Mitharu bless you as well. Tell me about the blood rite.
It is a sacrament of the Red Legion. When you commit a crime, you must pay a penance. Surrender your life or the lives of 2 others.
Tell me about the other deserters.
Ugnar could always be found by Red's side, Red's right hand. But beneath his brutal exterior, Ugnar was a good man, tortured by the ghosts of his dead wife and children. Itrin, however, rivals only Red Edward in his bloodlust. They say he was once a Justicar, but was expelled for brutality. His devotion to his god Enadon is fanatical.
Tell me about Red Edward.
I fought under Red for years, yet I know nothing of him. I do know this. He will do anything to get what he wants. The most dangerous kind of man is one without limits.
Tell me, where are the others?
Ugnar works for the inn at Gorhart. Itrin has taken to calling himself the Shade, and robs travelers in Haxi. Farewell, my friend.
You know, just for your kindness, I'm not gonna rob you. So, let's make our way out back to Gorhart. And now, we gotta give our good friend, Sister Zelda, the tome. Ugh. Good grief. Ugh. There you go, Zelda.
Great Mitharu, you found the ordination tome. I'd give a sack of gold to see the look on Father Dinwell's face. He will no longer be able to deny my entrance to the order. Mitharu does embrace all. Thank you. I won't need any gold as a servant of Mitharu. Take what I have. It's yours. I will remember you in my prayers.
Greatly appreciated. This is gonna be funny to watch. Do 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 do. Oh, this is gonna be glorious to watch. Yeah, this is gonna be glorious. Do, 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 do. Wait, what? I thought... I thought she made her way inside! I'm confused. What? Alrighty, go to our quest. For now, we are going to... Oh, good. Can't believe I had to kill someone in the village. I'm really sorry about this, Ognar.
Make it quick. I've got work to do. Can't pay my debts with firewood, not in Gorhart.
Tell me about the Crystal
If there was
War.
ever a reason to believe that Fae and mortals cannot live together, it is this strange and brutal war. The Alfar fight without any true knowledge of the enemy they face. I've seen this kind of conflict before and it never ends well.
Tell me about the Alfar.
Gorhart is an Elmain settlement, so you won't find too many Alfar here. They tend to stay close to Rathia, their city on the coast. I don't mind them.
Tell me about the Fae.
The peace between mortals and the Fae is a passing one. They will always see us as occupiers of this land. We borrow what can never be given. Those fools in that mission on the hill are wasting their days. Creatures of such power do not worship gods. They are gods.
Tell me about the village.
Suits my needs just fine. It's remote, away from the shadows of the Crystal Wall. It's also quiet. Well, most of the time.
Tell me about the Legion.
What do you know of the Red Legion? Whatever it is, forget it. You'll be safer, wiser, and better off in the end. Ignorance is bliss, my friend.
Tell me about the mission.
Their goal is to convince the Fae of their folly. But one cannot reason with the sunrise, ask the wind to cease its chill. You should speak with them if you haven't already. They are a sorry lot, and their numbers dwindle. Men forsake their faith and disappear into the woods, or worse.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd rather not talk about it. My past is a murky place. It's better not to enter, lest you wish to get lost there.
Delph sent me.
I knew it was only a matter of time, and I'm not surprised. Delph will do anything to save his own hide, but hiring a sword to do his bloody work is disgraceful. If you want to collect my dagger, you'll have to fight me for it. Steel for steel. I used to be quite the scrapper. Didn't Delph tell you that?
Why won't you give it to me?
Edward knows where I am. When he shows up, the only thing to keep me from death is still having this knife.
Don't play Red's game.
Right. I've spent years trying to bury my past, hoping to wash away my sins with an honest day's work. If I took the blood right, Red would owe me once more. Take my dagger, tell him I'm dead, for the Agnar Odgrey you once knew is truly gone. Wise up, my friend.
Okay, so where's the last one? Oh, good God. He's all the way over there? Nope, nope, nope. Gotta go report to Nanny.
Good day.
Greetings.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. They say that the Red Legion is receding back into the shadows from whence they came. It is all thanks to you. You found the formula and destroyed it. Now, you may think you understand the impact of this act, but you truly do not. You are a friend to this village and to me, Nanny Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude.
Tell me about Karth.
He seems so eager to aid me in my work that I've failed to pursue the proper references. Yes, I have only myself to blame for this catastrophe. How was I to know he was a scout and a thief? His interest in alchemy appeared genuine. Our friendship, was that too an act? Goodbye.
There we go. Ugh. Oh, hey, try easy. And dude! Wait, dude! Oh. Oda. Dude, I'm going to mention this only once. Please, do not drop my real name in the middle of the stream. It's a kind of a thing. Oh, good grief. Oh, goodness.
Beware.
What is it? Ugh, finally. Someone that looks like they could stand up to a moderate breeze. There's need for an adventurer such as yourself. Me and a crew are mounting an expedition to a new land. Ah, clever and strong, I see. If you want more information, seek Hellick Cross. He's leading us. Hellick's brainchild, if you can believe it. I don't share his... Made a living pillaging... I'm a good enough thief. Never once been caught. Well, I know there aren't much women way out here, but let's stop all the attention, shall we? It's a touch embarrassing. The name's enough to put most explorers off. Bugger them, I say. Just less competition. Besides, what's in a name? I spent 2 years trying to make a fortune in a land called the Painted Orsks. Fine.
Two Legs, please help me. Other Two Legs are cruel. They will not help. No!
A pack of Two Legs gave me this name, but they would not give me help. They hit me and drove me away, just for eating their... I was cursed by 3 sprites who were bored. My brothers and sisters think me but another Two Legs now. But it is worse than that.
Your two-leg life is unbearable, like these strange things called pants. How do you tolerate? You must mean the fair folk, yes? They are north of here, deep under the shade of Yolva. Hunters like me, two legs. Their blades are their teeth, and they fight for their kin until It is good for the hunt, this wood of smell and shadow. As a you believe me? Many think I am just another two legs. They are wrong. I am a wolf, cursed to wear this shape by evil sprites as some cruel game. I still have wolf thoughts in my head, but two-leg bodies are so clumsy, they can't even catch dumb meat birds. I must be changed back. The sprites are near. Even now I smell them. But I can thank you, two legs. But the task will not be warned. The sprites have much magic, for the well they guard is older than this wood. And from that, their pack is small, but they are each powerful. Were I a wolf, they could not best me. But as two legs, I am clumsy and weak. Be careful. This is a black pool. The sprites guard the well, which it returns swiftly.
Okay, there we go.
Two Legs, do you come to me empty-handed? The well holds powerful magic, as old as these trees. Throughout the forest, before I was cursed, I remember...
Leechwood bark.
Hail, traveller!
There we go. Finally got that drought to the Wandering Well. So now we gotta make our way over to our friend Leon. That's the on me. Who's just a cursed wolf.
It is there, Two Legs. The scent of water. Faint, but it is not. I now go to the wilds and rejoin my pack. Now I shall drink.
What the? He just disappeared.
What's this?
Come in. Rest your boots by the fire. We'll see you soon.
Well done. No, take this to Shieldring Keep and speak to Tyne Delfric. He'll set you to work on my word. Go north of town, you'll find Tyne Delfric there. It's him you want to talk. Next time I see you, maybe under war-sworn banners.
Greetings.
Welcome.
A commendation from Ordura, eh? That'll get you your first assignment. What more than that demands soldiers' work?
Tell me about Dalentar.
As rife with brigands and brownies as ever. With our best called to the front, our numbers here are thin.
Tell me about yourself.
I am but a simple soldier, grown old. First they made me Castellan of this keep. Then that wasn't enough. So they named me Ancient of War, Steward of the Order.
Tell me about the War Sworn.
Even as our coffers fill, our ranks stretch thin. This war, these times, have tested our mettle to the limit. Still, we have not wavered in our creed. A mercenary sells a sword without honor. The War-Sworn sell honor armed for battle.
Tell me about the Castellans.
3 War-Sworn keeps guard the summer Phalanx. Shield Ring here, Helmguard in Erethel, and Ironfast in Tyr. To each, a Castellan. And in Cluracon, Amuldor Sverre Kura oversees our part in the war.
Tell me about Cluracon.
It has been centuries since the War-Sworn have crossed into Cluracon. And in fact, that crossing has always resulted in tragedy for us. But we are mercenaries, and we are paid to fight there. So we must.
Tell me about the work.
Don't get any big ideas. Heroic deeds are long past, and the war's far away. But there's honest soldiers' work to be done. Hirelings earn good pay for standing guard, dealing with thieves, patrolling roads. In fact, there is a patrol setting out shortly, if you're interested.
The war?
10 years ago, it raged all over the plains, and we earned our pay in combat. Now the war's in a standoff, and we pay warriors to sit in Melsenshire and stare at the Tuatha army.
I'll have it.
A merchant group has retained us to discover why traders have been vanishing from Erode and Lorca Reign. travel to Dyden Hill and meet a fellow hireling named Will Rendig. He is likely at the healers. Then, report to Warden's Bridge. You and a crew of other hirelings will scour the area and ensure the roads are safe. Understood? Good then.
Tell me about hirelings.
I can make you a hireling. The work is plentiful and the pay is good. However, you are not truly of our order until you earn the rank of Pledge Shield.
Tell me about Will Rendig.
Though he is only a hireling, he is war-sworn material, and we look after our own. He has cares of a personal nature, which presently detain him. Find hireling Rendig in Dyden Hill. Check at the healers first, then join the patrol in Lorca Rain, mustering on the road near Warden's Bridge.
That's all for now, sir.
Off you go.
Welcome. Stop gawking. There are grander things than Shieldring Keep, but we're proud to call it home. Mind you, it's more than vaulted ceilings. It's about history and work, about Tyne Delphric, Ancient of War, and Castellan of this place.
Shieldring.
You enter by the Great Hall, where Tyne Delphric holds talk with visitors. Forge and commissary are to the right as you enter the keep. Common quarters are straight ahead, with beds for Pledge Shield and above. Castellan's quarters are left. Don't go in there.
Tell me about Delphric.
Castellan of this keep and Ancient of War. That means he stands above the other Castellans and leads them, more or less. Delphric's a wise man. Prefers one well-timed sword thrust to 20 wild swings.
Tell me about the war sword.
Why, fighters, that's what we are. Fighters for hire. Best you'll find. Were you thinking to join? Tyne Delphric's the Castellan. Speak to him.
I'm looking for work.
Are you? I see. If you mean you want to join, you should speak to Tyne Delphric. If all you want is coin, go to the contract board. Pay for finished jobs comes from me.
You keep the contract?
Yes. Take any job you like from the board itself. When a contract's done, return to me. Good then.
Lost book, overgrown thicket. That's a mere inquiry.
I'm quartermaster here. I have good war-sworn for... forged arms and armor. All the things a fighter... What? That's all?
Sworn to war?
How are you at the Callow? Confused? No discipline? Are you... A little training would do you some good, I'd say.
This is the shield ring if you want to be scolded by a sour greybeard. Talk to Halder there. Goodbye now.
What's this? Another Highland?
Sworn to war.
Yeah, as you can see, brownies and boggers don't exactly look much different from each other. And again, not to be confused with the Spiderwick Chronicles iteration. They don't, brownies do not turn into boggarts when they get angry.
Proceed no farther, mortal. You are not one of our kind. Hallam the White prepares the contest, and he must not be interrupted at this, our time of greatest. It is to fill an unoccupied seat in the House of Ballads. This is not a mortal concern. If Hallam learns I told you, he may see to it that I am banned.
Tell me about Galen.
I am known as the Squire. It is my duty to assist the Chancellor of the House of Ballads in all of his many endeavors. Hallam treats me well, and it is an honor.
Tell me about the village.
The mortals in Gorhart believe they have established a permanent settlement, but they are sadly mistaken. Those trees may be cut down, vines stripped away, but the forest will return, and it will not suffer the footsteps.
Tell me about Hallam the White.
The storyteller leads us all in the telling of the great songs of the Summer Court. He administers our house and serves our great knights in the Court of Enchantments.
Tell me about the Court of Enchantments.
Only the greatest heroes of the summer may be counted among the Court of Enchantments. Gwenson, Belmaid, Ferrara, Olaine, Eärmer, and Creth. Their glory unites all Fae in a common narrative. It is one of the few things our people share.
Tell me about the House of Ballads.
The House of Ballads is home to the Court of Enchantments, where our heroes congregate and train before performing the feats that made them legends. There are 3 main structures on the grounds. The Court of Enchantments itself features the Hall of Accolades is where the finest Fae crafters offer their services.
Alrighty, tell me about Sir Sagro.
He was one of our most beloved knights, a ballad's treasure. I can't bear to think of him dead, now across the sea, a warrior for our savage cousins in the Winter Court.
Tell me about the Tuatha.
This new breed of mad Fae has seized the Court of Winter in its grip. There can only be a summer and a winter. There is no other third order if we crave balance. I did not fear them in previous seasons. They were our allies, as important to us as the autumn is to spring. But the Tuatha have upset me. No doubt you speak of Illuvia, impetuous fool. I will chastise her appropriately upon her return. It is a loss, yes, but not the first unexpected event in this telling. What happened?
We saved her from bandits.
Yes, I have noticed a growing number of humans in Dalentarth. Oh, yes, your kind usually expects some form of... If you would be so kind as to deliver this message. We mean the people of Gorhart no ill will. They farewell.
Listen, all of you. As you've clearly heard, a rare vacancy has occurred in the House of Ballads. There has been an event, a great twist in the narrative of our kind. Sir Sagril has fallen. Sagril, slayer of Ozigan, defender of the crown of Haxi, has been defeated. A death in the House of Ballads gives an opportunity, a chance for one hero to join the ranks of the greatest champions in fey-telling. Olain, Kreth, Wenson the Bold. Do any of you have the courage to pass the confirmation? This does not concern you, mortal. You would not. Sir Sagral's passing leaves his legend in peril. A seat in the House of Ballads cannot remain empty, lest we are the collectors of tales. Our great knights, Wenson the Bold, Airmer the Pure, they remind us of who we are and what we... Sir Sagral, slayer of several days ago, in this telling, it was the Thresh that bested Sagral. Such an outcome has never happened. I don't know what to make of it. Thank you. May the cycle lead you to rest in your proper... It is a pop that treacherous when the maid departed. Sagral, we are the soldiers of summer. However, our cycle is changing. Everyone has no... For many seasons, the court of winter ruled along... Yet, even as our power wanes, theirs is mysteriously... I am Hallam. Many in the House of Ballads call me the storyteller. As I explained before, the passing of Sir Sagral is no... Thank you. May the cycle...
Can you believe those monks?
See Nanny for alchemical goods. Come on over.
Yes? What is it?
You made it. You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken out the revenge on you. As usual, I was wrong. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. In fact, she wishes to stay in... Gorehart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well, as they have served me. Bye now.
2, 5, 6. 7. 8. 'Well, there's the 9th, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 9. Well, guys, I think that's gonna have to do it for this video. Next time on Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, we will be doing a lot more quests, getting stronger, and hopefully we'll be able to get more main story done than we did today. Anyways, this is Berserker Bahamut signing off. Have a good day. Stay, well, technically good, whatever time it is right now for you guys. Now, stay safe out there. Be awesome to each other. Or if you liked my content, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. And sorry for the lack of enthusiasm with the outro. Sorry for the lack of enthusiasm with the outro. It's just, you know, tired.